about to listen to Speak Up, Show Up, Lead, the podcast, where we speak our truth, show up anyway, and lead from the front. Follow me. Let's go. Welcome to another episode of Speak Up, Show Up, Lead, the podcast. I'm your host, JJ Hardy. Before we get into this episode, I do want to talk about my book, which is also incidentally called Speak Up, Show Up, Lead. You can get it on Amazon.com, and it talks about my story of grit, growth, and leadership from the ground up, all the leadership lessons that I've learned in my life, before service and after service. Now, let's just go ahead and get into the episode. Today we're going to be talking about leading in the dark, how to move when the path isn't clear, which I think we all have run into this. The fog hits everyone. Let's be honest. Not every season of leadership is bright, structured, and predictable. Sometimes you're walking through fog. Sometimes the mission is unclear. Sometimes the next step feels invisible. And that's when most people freeze. That's when most people give up. That's when most people claim defeat. But leaders move anyway. Leading in the dark is where confidence gets built, clarity gets earned, and courage becomes the only compass you've got. In Iraq, we ran convoys at night. No lights, no noise, no room for hesitation. You really couldn't see very well, not even 20 feet ahead of you. You had to trust your training, your team, and your instincts. Every mile felt like a trust fall in the universe. But we learned something out there. You don't need to see the whole road. You just need to see the next move. Sometimes the bigger picture helps, but sometimes it clouds your judgment. That's leadership in real life too. Confidence doesn't come from clarity. It comes from courage. Everyone's waiting for the perfect plan, perfect timing, perfect conditions. But confidence comes from acting before you have clarity. Clarity is the reward, not the requirement. If you're waiting to feel ready, you'll wait forever. Jocko Willink always talks about the minimum viable plan. And that's because you can't actually predict how the plan works once you execute it. It's always messy, which also means you're not always going to be ready. So just take action. Make the mistakes and figure it out. Now, I do say take action and figure it out, but you need to make micro moves, not massive leaps. In the dark, big moves get you hurt. Small, intentional actions keep you alive. So instead of obsessing over the entire strategy, ask, what's the next right step? Not the next 20 steps, not the whole blueprint. You already know where you're going. But what is the next move? What is the thing that you can execute immediately? Move, evaluate, adjust, and repeat. That is how you create momentum in uncertainty. Trust the training you already have. Trust what you know. Here's the truth. You've handled harder shit than what you're facing right now. Your past battles trained you for this moment. And, not everybody served in the military, but life is a battlefield, whether you realize it or not, and we all go through challenges. Trust what you know. Your adversity builds instincts you don't even give yourself credit for. When you're leading in the dark, trust the version of you that survived hell already. That version knows what they're doing. In closing, if you're in a foggy season, good. That's where leaders are formed. And remember this: you don't need a clear path. You just need the guts to take the next step. Speak up, show up, and lead. Thank you for listening to this episode. Wherever you're listening to this, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Comment to let us know what you liked, what you want to hear. And please, just stick around for the journey. I'd be happy to have you. My name is JJ Hardy, host of Speak Up, Show Up, Lead, the podcast. And we'll see you next time.